Hello YouTube, today I'm going to show you how to create yourself a t-shirt, something like that. Well, the main reason is that, of course, you always have to pay for professionals if you want to have a job done correctly and for whatever you create to last longer, because whatever you're gonna have to learn through trying and error yourself, they already did. And I always recommend, if you can, always go for professionals for any job. But for example, if you're just stuck for design for t-shirts for your campaign, or maybe you have an event and you just really need them tonight, and it's near impossible to do it with a company. So most of the time it's very handy to know how to do it in the worst case scenario. So what you will need for that is, of course, ink printer. You will need ink transfers like these. They are very handy. It's like €1.50 from a Euro store. You will need white t-shirt. Why white? Because you see that it's the same thing used on a pink t-shirt, and the color leaks through. Of course, you can have transfer paper for the dark material, but it's much more expensive and doesn't really make sense. And again, we're talking about something in worst case scenario when really needed, when no other option is possible. First of all, before you create a t-shirt, you will need a design. I personally use Canva when I really needed to get the job done quickly. It's super simple, even a person with no design background can actually create something, or even use their templates, which is absolutely legal. Especially it's important when you do something for business. So if you're looking to create a design, you're looking for as many pixels as possible. So personally, if I want portrait, there's an ebook template, which is 1400 by 2250 pixels. Or if it's a landscape, it would be desktop wallpaper. It's 1920 by 1080, and it's more than enough. Very important is to reverse the image, and of course there are expensive tools available. You can find your own way. But when you're downloading the created image, it's important to download it in the highest quality possible. Of course, if you want to learn more about using Canva, you can have a look at my article written about them. I decided is it for you. And now to mirror the image, to avoid this sort of problem, because this actually, it says Martini, my mistake. You have to download image into similar template. So if you're using Chrome, it usually will appear in your left corner here. And what you have to do is just drop it in, and it will automatically upload. So what you want afterwards is you want to flip it horizontally and download it again. Now, if you done everything correctly, your image is supposed to look like that, opposite, and well, I just a little bit ran out of blue ink, but for showing purposes it actually even looks better. So what you want to do now is to get some very hard surface. It is possible to do it on an ironing board, but I personally find out that like a solid chopping board, it works much better. So now you have to get iron and heat it to the max without the steam for a while, so it gets a really good heat. And in the meantime, while it's happening, you can take your design and you can cut off parts you're not gonna need, because later just less of it is gonna be transferred to the t-shirt. Now what you want is to align your image on a t-shirt, and maybe even iron a t-shirt itself a little bit so it's nice and even. And then align the design on actual t-shirt. I use is the creases from what the t-shirt was folded originally in the shop. It looks pretty much okay. So then you're gonna take, it takes a long time. Very careful not to crease the t-shirt with the transfer. And just slowly work it. Okay, now you can see I've already removed the film which came with the t-shirt, with the transfer. But I have my own trick I kind of think works better. So because what happens now, that plastic film separated from the transfer paper, but it still haven't gone into the t-shirt material yet. What I'm doing, I'm actually using the baking paper and doing it again, like heating it up very well and working it slowly, so it actually attaches to the t-shirt better than it would otherwise. And now you can see the final product for me. Of course, as I said, the quality is not that great, and if you wash it in the normal machine settings, it would destroy the design very quickly. But if you need it for a short time, maybe as I said, like last minute deal, maybe a few more people joined your team or something, that's more than perfect. Like t-shirt itself costed maybe 2.15 pennies. 2 transfers is €1.15 shop, and like, you know, few more minutes of labor, and of course ink printer probably, you know, we need one more in 600 dpi resolution. So yeah, and thank you for watching my video. And again, as usual, if you're feel like you would like to contribute to do fair info projects, please let me know in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Bye bye.